Hey guys, if you're looking for a great cooking set for the outdoors, we got one coming up, the GSI Pinnacle Dualist. Hey guys, Philip Long here for Sawback Gear. If you love camping, backpacking, rock climbing, and mountaineering like we do, we post videos every week to show you how to have a safe and fun time in the outdoors. So hit the subscribe button and hit the notification button so you don't miss anything. Okay guys, so one of the things I wanted to show you today was the Pinnacle Dualist cook set for the outdoors. This cook set is designed for 2 people. I would argue it's actually, you could probably use it for 4 people, and I'll explain why in a minute. It's a great little set, comes in its own little pouch that holds everything together. It has a large pan, which holds almost 2 quarts of water, or other liquid, I guess, but 2 quarts of water. It has 2 bowls and 2 large cups. That's what they call it. They actually look like bowls, and again, I'll show you in just a second. The lid also serves as a strainer for draining out water if you're doing pasta or something to that effect. And when this thing is inside of its little pouch here, you can also hold your fuel canister, your small stove, and a couple of small forks that come with it. Okay guys, so the large pot here, as you can see, again, holds about 2 quarts of water. The handle clips, locks in place, very sturdy, very steady, holds great. There's not a lot of heat transference, which we found, which is kind of nice because we've had other pans where there's a lot of heat that comes up the handle and the handle actually gets hot. So when you're taking it off the stove, you can burn yourself and that's not any good. The lid has this little tang on the top for you to pull it on and off. Makes it very convenient, very easy to use. So inside, you're gonna find your contents, obviously. It's gonna consist of a couple of bowls, your cups, and the lids that go with them. The bowls nest really well. You also get color-coded ones so you can keep track so you're not eating out of somebody else's bowl on accident, which can happen, believe me. But they nest really well. What they call a mug also has this neoprene collar around it, which helps to keep it so you're not burning your hands when you're holding something that's hot. We have never used this as a cup simply because just never saw the need for it. We carry a cup anyway. We carry a little mug and it works great. In any case, this can be used as a bowl, and that's the way we've used them in the past. So in effect, you're actually getting 4 bowls. Each of the bowls comes with its own little lid, snaps in place, and has a small hole here so that you can take a sip. Also has a very small hole over here so you don't have issues with it getting enough air into it and splashing back on you. But again, that's only if you're going to be using it as a cup. We've never found the need to use it as a cup. So the pouch that it comes in is actually seam sealed all the way around, so you can actually use it as a sink. Now, I think that's a misnomer, but the reality is you could if you needed to. We've tried it in a couple of times. I found it to be a little small to try and get anything in. We generally put some water in there with some biodegradable soap and then use it to just kind of splash around using a sponge to clean out the bowls and whatnot. Overall, I found this to be a really, really good pot. The pot again holds about 2 quarts of water, and it has a Teflon sealing inside of it, so you're not gonna have too many issues if you're actually cooking food in it. Generally, we use it as nothing more than a pot to be able to boil water in. The total weight of the pan plus the bowls and the 2 little spoons that it comes with weighs about 1.3 pounds. So it's a little heavy, there's no doubt about that. What we found though is that we just basically take the bowls, depending on how many people are going with us, and the pot itself, along with a fuel canister and a couple of long spoons. We used a couple of long titanium spoons. We found them to be very versatile and work really well. But again, those spoons don't fit in that pot. One of the other things that I thought was kind of fun, they actually have a little indicator over here that shows you how to nest the products in there so they fit really well. The unit packs down really well into its own little case, as you've seen. But again, the only drawback I think that this particular set has is the spoons are absolutely not functional, at least one that we have. Now I know that the Pinnacle Dualist 2, which is out now, has spoons that have a metal handle, so maybe they're a little bit more sturdy, but the old ones just didn't really work really well, and we found that a long titanium spoon worked a lot better. So there are other pots and pans out there on the market that are probably a little bit lighter than this. You can find titanium products. Overall though, however, if you have a family or if you have a group, this is a great alternative for using in the backcountry. It's not too heavy. And it's really, really versatile, and it holds a lot of water, which is really kind of nice, especially if you have a larger group and you've got dehydrated food, for instance, that you're going to be rehydrating that needs their water. You don't want to have to boil more than one large pot of water for sure. So overall, I found the GSI Pinnacle Dualist to be a really versatile kit, which is something I really, really like. I like things that maybe can take camping or backpacking if necessary. And this thing has really fit the bill, really happy with it, functions well, and does what it's supposed to do. So my question for you today is, what's your favorite cooking kit and why? Leave a comment below. We'd love to hear from you guys. And if you haven't done it already, remember to subscribe, hit that notification button, maybe hit the like button too if you like this video. And as always, we'll see you outside.